The flickering blue light of the screen casts long, distorted shadows across the small, rented room. A South Asian man.
A close-up on an African-American man named Leo in his early 40s, showing furrowed brow and creeping anxiety reflected in the harsh blue light.
Leo's facing the monthly financial tightrope walk. As the bills pile up rapidly, his wallet is nearly empty. Leo scrolls through a generic social media feed filled with negative, dark icons representing financial doom feeds. He sighs deeply.
Hi, I'm Elias Vance, and today we're talking about how I saved £5,000 in 2025.
Close-up on Leo's eyes as he clicks the video. The blue light intensifies, suggesting a moment of decision.
Do you know where your money went last month? Net last month?
You might be wondering why your savings seem to be losing value. Well, that's the impact of inflation.
A middle-aged South Asian female named Leo, frowning, skeptical but intrigued. She pushes aside a pile of dust.
2025 is shaping up to be one of the most expensive years in a decade.
Let's visualize control as this small, illuminated key. It feels mythical, resting just out of reach, doesn't it?
Control. It was the only thing that mattered now. The only thing keeping him sane. Or perhaps driving him mad.
Real habits that'll actually make your money grow. Sue.
This is Leo's Monzo app, showing a low balance of just £7.20. It gives him a sinking feeling.
Tip #1. Track every pound for 30 days.
Okay, let's categorize these transactions. Rent, utilities, and finally, transport. Looks like we're all set.
The MISC column explodes into chaotic, fast-moving, brightly colored, yet meaningless icons. Let's review the MISC column. Wait, these frivolous expenses are like ghosts running away with my cash.
A middle-aged African-American male named Leo frantically calculating on a piece of scratch paper, realizing his 412 pounds waist exceeds the average.
Extreme close-up on the notebook where an elderly Caucasian man named Leo writes, "The ghost money lives here. The ink flows dark and heavy."
Chuyển đổi trình tự trong ngày. Leo, một thanh niên Đông Á với mái tóc đen gọn gàng, bước vào buồng làm việc, trông đầy quyết tâm, ôm cuốn sổ như một tấm khiên.
A large, enticing animation of a sleek pair of £150 noise-cancelling headphones winking from an online store tab on a black man's work laptop.
A black woman's calm face, Elias, appears as a protective shield over the temptation.
A young Caucasian male named Leo actively closing the browser tab with a decisive mouse click, the sound visually represented by a sharp closing motion.
Time-lapse animation showing the headphones remaining static on the screen overnight while Leo sleeps, symbolizing the wait.
The next morning, a middle-aged Caucasian man named Leo opens the tab. The headphones are less vibrant, less urgent. Transition to the kitchen setting. A fridge scene showing wilted lettuce and lonely takeout containers symbolizing food drain.
Tip number 3. Slash your grocery costs by 30%. If the quality is the same, always choose the own brand option and save big.
An East Asian man named Leo, around 40, is standing in a supermarket aisle, thoughtfully comparing two product labels, ignoring the flashy marketing. By adding key ingredients like chicken, lentils, and spinach directly to your meal calendar, you can easily plan 3 healthy meals. A young South Asian male named Lit2Go app, Leo was worried about his weekly grocery bill at $200. But then it transformed into a much lower $50, and he just had to dance. Transition to a visual graveyard of subscription logos, Netflix, Spotify, and Gym Pass, looking dusty and neglected. Tip number 4. Cancel or downgrade subscriptions. I understand the implications of the downgrade,
but we have to move forward with the restructuring. It's the only way.
The gym membership icon dissolves into dust after a 4-minute transaction graphic flashes quickly across the screen. Animation showing £55 worth of coins being collected from the dissolved subscription icons and stacked neatly.
Leo grimacing slightly, facing a tall, complex wall of bills and documents, symbolizing the dread of haggling.
Tip #5. Negotiate bills and insurance. Loyalty costs you.
Leo utilizes her prepared script to ensure she covers all the key negotiation points. We require a 20%.
A stylized, complex broadband bill graphic being physically shrunk down by 2 opposing force arrows labeled competition and retention.
By saving just £8 a month, you could have this much cash secured by the end of the year.
Transition to a scene emphasizing future planning. A roadmap appears, but it's currently blocked by obstacles. Tip number 6. Automate savings on payday.
Leo's salary hits his account, but before he can touch it, 10% is automatically transferred straight into savings.
Close-up on the remaining £2,060 in the main account, now subtly glowing, indicating it is the true budget.
A young, light-skinned Caucasian man named Leo, with short brown hair, looking around his room with new critical eyes. Elias explains. Tip number 7. Sell and simplify.
The old university textbooks are handed over to the student buyer. And just like that, £40 cash is exchanged successfully.
This vintage gaming console was listed for just £120, and as you can see, it sold instantly.
A pile of graphic tees shrinking rapidly as vintage sales markers pop up, symbolizing decluttering and earning cash simultaneously.
Watch as the calendar spins forward, indicating the rapid passage of time. And just like that, 6 weeks have flown by.
Leo sitting at his desk, looking at a ledger where red expenses are fading and green savings/income markers are becoming dominant.
Visual summary graphic comparing the initial bleeding state to the current controlled state, showing a strong upward trend line.
£150 overhead cut, £50 from the 24-hour rule, £250 from selling items.
My role is to guide you through this process, step by step.
And the data confirms we are on the right track.
In his testimonial, Leo highlighted the 24-hour rule, saying it saved him from the convenience tax.
A notification bubble pops up instantly. Elias Vance's animated avatar icon hovering over a like button above Leo's comment.
Leo's face transitions from focused typing to a genuine, wide smile upon seeing the like notification. The room light seems slightly warmer.
An elderly Caucasian male named Leo closing the laptop gently, the sound of the click signifying finality and closure on old habits.
Close-up on the battered notebook, now seen as a ledger of victories. The pages look organized and firm.
An elderly Hispanic woman named Leo, moving away from the desk and walking towards the small, dusty window.
Looking out the window, you see the restless, expensive Manchester cityscape, brilliantly illuminated by vibrant neon signs.
A young East Asian man named Leo inhaling deeply, the air around him visually clearing of financial smog. Saving money isn't about restriction, it's about direction. Leo looked at the city not with dread, but with strategic assessment, seeing exactly where he could apply his new direction.
The final scene visualization. A middle-aged Caucasian male named Leo with gray hair.
Fast montage summarizing Leo's journey. Tracking chart, £150 saved, cancelled subscriptions icon breaking, automated transfer flow.
Leo picking up a pen again, but this time drawing a confident upward arrow on a blank page.
The screen dissolves into a vibrant, hopeful gradient, ready for the next segment.
Revisit Elias Vance's calm face, overlaid with the text, "Next week, double your savings without earning more."
Quick visual echo of the £300 wasted money icon, which now shrinks to a tiny, insignificant speck in the corner of the screen. Are you tired of the convenience tax eating into your budget? It's time to strip it away, transforming that expensive takeout into healthy, home-cooked meals. Slow, upward camera movement revealing the city outside is still large, but Leo is now visually anchored and stable amidst the chaos.
Focus on the digital representation of the automated transfer. Tip number 6, happening seamlessly in the background of the scene.
A single, crisp £50 note representing the savings from adhering to the 24-hour rule. That's tip number 2.
Tip number 3, visualization of the grocery bill reduction. Replace the large, expensive shopping cart with a smaller, more efficient one. Look at those savings.
The A to Z of unfinished projects is dissolving, revealing the Handbook of Financial Action.
A rapid-fire sequence of small wins, a successful negotiation call, a canceled subscription shredded, and a successful sale notification. Extreme close-up on Leo's thumbnail, pressing the subscribe button on the video player interface. The screen displays Elias Vance's profile picture with a celebratory spark effect upon receiving Leo's comment.
Wide shot of the small room, now organized, with sunlight subtly breaking through the previously blue-tinged window, suggesting dawn.
A single, small seed labeled Control, being planted firmly in the ground by an elderly East
Rapid visualization of the £5,000 target being constructed piece by piece from small denominations, pennies and pounds, stacking up securely.
As you can see in this close-up, Leo's notebook shows the transformation from complete chaos to perfect order right before your eyes.
Here we see the ghost money, £412, being recaptured and folded directly into the savings stack.
When financial pressures swirl, a calm voice can be the anchor that brings stability and clears the storm.
Ah, the old coffee machine. Once a necessity, now merely a managed utility. That's the clarity age brings you.
The phone screen showing the Monzo balance creeping upwards slowly but steadily, a gentle green ascent.
Meet Leo. She decided to skip the Uber and take the stairs instead. As you can see, choosing the healthier option. A stylized graphic representing the cumulative savings, a growing, solid foundation beneath a middle-aged...
Quick flash of the £150 headphones he resisted, now small and insignificant compared to the foundation he built.
An African-American woman named Leo, in her mid-20s with braided hair, is opening a modern white drawer and pulling out...
As the gray fog of apathy lifts rapidly from the scene, we are left with nothing but clear skies.
Close-up on a South Asian male hand holding a pen, writing the final, confident sentence in the notebook. Future secured.
Transition. The camera smoothly orbits an African-American female named Leo, in her early 30s, as she stands.
Overhead shot of an East Asian male named Leo's workspace, showing the notebook prominently placed next to the now closed, dark laptop.
A single British pound coin spinning and landing upright, signifying stability and success. Leo closing his eyes for a moment, exhaling the tension that has visibly left his shoulders.
Excellent work. You have my full approval.
A visualization of the £230 automated transfer repeating successfully across several monthly cycles, forming strong vertical bars.
Focus on the texture of the kitchen counter, now clean and organized.
not cluttered with takeout packaging.
A young adult East Asian male named Leo examining his mobile phone, not to check spending, but to review long-term goals visualized as a rising bar chart. The city view from the window seems slightly muted, as if Leo's internal focus has tuned out the external pressure.
A conceptual map showing Leo's past financial decisions as tangled wires, now straightened into clear, labeled pathways.
This illustrates the 24-hour rule. You have exactly 1 day to finalize your purchase before the hourglass run dry. Once the time is up, the window closes.
Transition where a light-skinned Caucasian female's energy that went into scrolling anxiety is redirected into physically tidying and clearing space.
See how this leaky faucet is just draining your money? Leo replaced it with a new tap, turning waste into clear savings.
Ollie shot moving smoothly along the row of canceled subscription icons, now lying neatly stacked and dormant.
A quick flashback ripple effect showing the moment a Caucasian man in his teens chose to wait on the headphones, overlaid with the word power.
Close up on Leo's reflection in the dark screen, his expression calm, professional, and in control.
Abstract visualization of Elias Vance's blueprint being imprinted onto a young East Asian male's mind like a clear architectural drawing.
Thanks to the grocery overhaul, preparing a healthy meal is simple. It brings a real sense of self-sufficiency.
The camera smoothly pans across the room, showing clear surfaces, symbolizing mental clarity gained from financial order.
Quick sequence illustrating the growth trajectory. Year 1 marker is reached. Year 2 marker is being established higher up.
Visual confirmation of the £5,000 goal being met, represented by a large, satisfying checkmark flashing across the screen.
Leo initially faced some challenges, but with the right approach, he gained clarity. This data shows exactly how we achieved this success.
Go ahead and click that subscribe button to join the community. Once you're subscribed, you won't miss out on any new content.
Leo. Manchester's cost being fought.
A visual representation of community support. Small, glowing icons of various male figures forming.
And zooming out from the screen, we find Leo, an energetic presence in their early 20s, truly dominating the room.
Final exterior shot of the Manchester skyline, but now it appears as a backdrop to a young South Asian male Leo's potential, not a barrier.
You've got this. Unreal. Make 2025 your most financially confident year yet.
Fade to black, leaving only the sound of a steady, rhythmic heartbeat, representing financial control.